Rioting, looting and deaths continue in South Africa for the 6th straight day. At least 72 people are known to have died now in the country, and more than 1,200 have been arrested so far. The violence started after the imprisonment of former President Jacob Zuma. These are pictures from Pietermaritzburg, where a mall has been set ablaze after being looted. Police and security chiefs have held a meeting. South Africa's police minister has called on citizens to stop the rioting and looting immediately. Around 2,500 troops have been deployed to try and quell the violence in South Africa. But just hours after President Cyril Ramaphosa made that deployment, stores in 2 South African provinces had been ransacked.
No amount of unhappiness or personal circumstances from our people gives the right to anyone to loot, vandalize, and do as they please and break the law. We call on the communities to exercise restraint in dealing with the situation and, above all, ensure that innocent civilians are not harmed. We further urge all communities and groups to reject any call for violence and making the country ungoverned.
The violence started in Jacob Zuma's home province, KwaZulu-Natal, but then spread across several major cities. In South Africa's Gauteng province, shops and businesses have been vandalised, trucks and cars have been burned, and traffic has been disrupted. Major roads and highways have been barricaded. At a Johannesburg mall, hundreds of people have been seen carrying goods away from shops, while outnumbered police simply watched on. The government says the days of protests, looting and riots could lead to food and medicine shortages in the coming weeks. People have started queuing for some supplies in Durban and other regions. The protest started on July the 9th with the stated intention of opposing Jacob Zuma's jailing. The 79-year-old former leader of South Africa has started his 15-month-long prison term. Zuma led the country for 9 scandal-marred years, during which over $35 billion are estimated to have disappeared from state coffers. Police said disturbances had intensified as Zuma challenged his 15-month prison term in the country's top court. The judgment in that case has been reserved. Our correspondent now, Kalden Ongmu, reports from one of the ravaged malls in Gauteng province.
I am at Chris Hani Crossing Mall. This is the recent mall that has been attacked yesterday by the looters. Part of this mall was also set alight. Here are the firefighters. They were quick to react and they say they were able to douse the fire. They've been busy since yesterday. I spoke to some of them and they said they've been busy since last night. Huge police presence, both from the South African Police Services as well as Ekurhuleni Metro Police Department officials are here. This is one of the trucks that the police has brought to confiscate some of the things that the looters were taking. But you know, it's very surprising. Upon our arrival here, there's a heavy police presence, but the way community members are not fazed at all. Some of them were still trying to get through the fence and help themselves to some of the shops. You can see live on visual here. Police are making an arrest. One of this person was trying to get in and take the little of what has been left in the stores. You can see here, there's the EMPD as well as the SAPS officials. These are some of the people that have still trying to get into what has been left. The little that has been left. Just look at the conditions of the shops here. Here is one of the shops. They're just trying to get their hands on the little that is left in the shops. Hello.
Hi, Lily.
Are you guys employees here?
Yeah.
So how do you really feel about this?
We feel so very bad.
So now, you don't have a job. What are you going to do?
Oh, we don't have a job, madam, now. And we don't know what we're going to do. But only God knows, guys. We don't know. We lost our job. Really lost our job. And we don't have nothing. Even now, we don't have nothing. Because we're waiting for payment on 15. Obvious when like the shop is like this. Obvious, madam.
What would you like to say to the community members that are doing this?
I want to say to them, guys, the way once again Akona, guys, is so very bad. Because now we lose our job, we don't have nothing.
Yeah, some of the employees trying to help get whatever they can in the truck. This is actually a butchery that has been looted. So this is the current situation right now. You know, the pandemic has already hit the country so hard. So many people have lost their jobs. And now this, it's really going to take a lot for the country to rebuild. This is Kalden Almo from Chris Hani Crossing for WION World is One.